Serial 9.
Hey guys, welcome to the road to Final Bout. Today's our 4th video. Gerard's car is pretty close to being running. It's fully down, all the suspension is done. So that means I can put my car up on the hoist and get working on it. Let's go to the shop and check out the progress. The Altezza is gone now, so I don't have a backup car, so I have to get the crown done now, which is a bit more pressure than it was before. But yeah, here's the motor out of the Altezza. Unopened still, hoping to keep the magic in. I did get this Tomei oil pan baffle. I was using different paint pens to basically try to check if it fouled on the pan. I have some plastic gauge. I'm gonna just check that one more time so that that's all good. Basically just as it was, has the ATI super damper and SERIALNINE engine mounts, injectors, fuel pressure regulator, that sort of stuff. So this is the coolant neck that goes in the head of the 1J here. It's an aluminum head, but this is steel. They expand at different rates. The head expands quicker than this, and this pops out. This goes to the heater core, like that. So when we put the Altezza together for Final Bout before, when we were cruising around in Chicago, I had this blow out, and then Lee from Proceed brought me a whole head. We were able to get a new one, put it in my car, and it seemed to be okay. And then the night just before we were leaving Chicago to go to Final Bout, it shot out again, the new one. So then we JB welded it in on the trailer and let it cure for as long as I possibly could. Didn't drive the car at all until I absolutely had to at Final Bout. And then it's been good ever since. But I've always been super worried about it. And I said that if I ever had it out again, the engine out again, I was gonna take care of that. So I did. This is I think it's a 1/8 NPT to -10. So basically that can't come out because it's threaded. So hopefully it's a forever solution. I'm also at this time gonna run a -6 braided line from the top of the radiator back here, which apparently helps with cooling the number 6 cylinder a bunch. So yeah, those should be awesome and helpful, and just gotta do it though, you know? Just a bunch of fittings, so. And then yeah, that'll just go like that. This will go here and forward to the radiator, and that will go like that and over to the heater core. So yeah, gotta take out the fuel rail. I got a new fuel rail and injectors, have a billet timing belt tensioner, but then I gotta take the whole front of the motor apart, and I don't really know if I wanna do that. There's a bunch of work to do on the car. So the motor works. I don't really need to do too much to it, so I don't know. You know, I'm just making up things to do at this point too, almost, you know? I don't know if that's a good thing. So, I guess mount oil cooler. I guess I did that. I got a Chase Bay's oil cooler plate, the oil temp sensor that I have. I need a different fitting to be able to use it. Honestly, on the previous setup, it was super janky anyway. Like it just barely worked sort of thing. So I'd like this one to be a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Exhaust manifold's on. That's cool. Yeah, stuff's coming along. I gotta do my intercooler piping there. Yeah, intercooler piping, inner fender work. Yeah, it's a bunch of work too. Yay. So this is the subframe that I was talking about previously that I've had painted for probably 4 years for this car. Finally put it in. Here it is. Also took the differential out of the Altezza. So this has the OS Geiken 1.5-way super lock. And I put the polished cover back on because I only got one nice car now, so might as well make it really nice. So yes, I have to put all of the rear suspension on, SERIALNINE. I'm not gonna take the arms off the Altezza. I'm gonna put new arms on. And then yeah, the rear hubs, I have Project Mu shoes for the e-brake. So I gotta put those on. So hopefully that'll all come together pretty quickly here. It's gonna have to do a ton of work on the fenders, but that's a job for later. And also not a job for me. Yeah, I mean, the last time you were here, I had the only thing I've ever done on this car was the intercooler. Mounted the intercooler on that one video. So since then, I've made, there's 3 brackets, 1, 2, 3. This one goes to the rubber mount here for the oil cooler. On the Altezza, I was in a bit of a different spot. It was over here, but there's no air conditioning condenser. So yeah, it's a little bit further away. My lines might need to be a bit longer, so I might have to make new lines for the oil cooler. Dustin started helping me do the intercooler piping. This pipe is off the Altezza, and then we modified it a bit because here you can see we have the SERIALNINE 509R turbo. We clocked the housing, and basically this pipe here was way up here because the top on my old setup, the turbo came from the top. So this should give me a lot more room here for the intake. If I wanted to make a cold air box or something in the future, I could do that. Yeah, we got the SERIALNINE exhaust manifold here, made it up with our turbo. Dustin's just coming along with the intercooler piping. Still need to do the wastegate and the down pipe. And then yeah, I still need to take this off, put on our throttle body adapter so that we can finish up the cold side here. Yeah, actually I think this pipe is the next piece that goes here. It goes like that. And there'll be a second pipe that goes here. So this is one of our newer products. It's a drive-by-wire throttle adapter that uses a throttle body off a Nissan 350Z. So yeah, basically it's going to bolt to your stock intake plenum like this, and bolt to the stock Nissan throttle body like that. That pairs with this, which is the pedal, and this is the adjustable bracket from the pedal. So allows you to tilt the pedal how you want it, in and out from the firewall, and right and left a whole bunch from the firewall. So basically you can get the pedal exactly where you want it. Then yeah, to your ECU, from your ECU to this, and you're styling. So I'm going to install this right now, and that should allow us to finish up our intercooler piping. Yeah, so here we have it all installed finally. This obviously won't be the final coupler, but works for now. Just to finish up the intercooler piping on the cold side here. So yeah, a little bit of fab work left, and then a lot of suspension work, and even more body work. And some interior work. And computer work. The work never ends. Thanks for coming along this week. Next week, Gerard will be back, and hopefully we get a lot more done on our 2 cars on the road to Final Bout.